Get ready. A shocking shift in the global currency landscape and the Iraqi dinar. What you're about to learn could drastically alter your view of the global currency market, especially when it comes to the Iraqi dinar, IQD. For years, investors, economists, and everyday observers have kept an eye on the IQD, holding on to cautious optimism. Talks of a potential revaluation have been circulating in online forums and family discussions, but now it seems we're past speculation. A seismic shift has officially occurred. The new official exchange rate? An eye-opening 4.83 Iraqi dinars to $1. That's not just a small adjustment, it's one of the most significant currency movements in modern history. It's almost unheard of for a currency, especially one from a country with a volatile economic past, to appreciate this dramatically. Until recently, the dinar hovered around 1,300 Iraqi dinars to $1. To see it leap to under 5 per dollar is extraordinary, and it's sending ripples through global financial circles. So, what triggered this massive change? Over the past several years, Iraq has been laying the groundwork for reform, even when few were watching. The Central Bank of Iraq and the nation's leadership have been focused on overhauling the economy, tightening monetary policies, improving transparency, and modernizing outdated systems. The world may have been distracted by other global issues, but Iraq was making quiet progress toward economic revival. Now, that effort appears to be paying off. But what does this mean for those who've held on to their IQD in hope? Is this a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, or the start of something even bigger? To understand the significance, we need to revisit history. The Iraqi dinar wasn't always a struggling currency. Decades ago, it was considered one of the strongest in the Middle East. But following years of conflict, sanctions, and political instability, its value fell sharply. Iraq's financial system became one of the most fragile in the region. Despite these challenges, critical reforms were quietly being implemented behind the scenes. Today's sudden surge could represent the culmination of those behind-the-scenes efforts. Iraq has seen an influx of oil revenue thanks to rising global prices, giving it the financial cushion to boost its foreign reserves. That, combined with increased investor confidence and structural reforms, has fueled this historic turnaround. Still, this dramatic spike raises questions. Is it sustainable? Is this a true revaluation or a temporary correction? Experts are split. Some believe this marks the beginning of a broader, long-term strategy to bring the dinar back to a fair market value. Others urge caution, reminding us that currency markets are notoriously volatile, and what rises quickly can fall just as fast. Regardless, the change is already having a profound effect. For those holding Iraqi dinars, the value of their holdings has skyrocketed. What was once dismissed by skeptics as unrealistic fantasy now looks very real. But now is the time to make informed decisions. Should you cash in? Wait and see? Diversify your portfolio? Financial advisors are already being flooded with inquiries, and while many celebrate, others are watching closely to see what happens next. A key point of confusion among the public is the difference between a redenomination and a revaluation. The former involves adjusting the currency for ease of use, removing zeros, for example, without affecting its actual value. A revaluation, on the other hand, reflects a true increase in purchasing power, like what we're seeing now. If Iraq moves toward redenomination in the future, it would require major changes to the country's financial systems and clear communication with the public. But for now, all eyes are on the apparent revaluation. The stronger dinar could ease foreign debt payments, improve international trade, and provide a long-needed boost to the Iraqi economy. Of course, success will depend on continued discipline. Iraq must maintain financial reforms, stabilize inflation, and ensure long-term investor trust. Any missteps could reverse progress. But if the current momentum holds, this could mark the beginning of a financial renaissance for Iraq, and potentially a full re-entry into the global economic arena. The impact on daily life for Iraqi citizens could also be profound. A more valuable dinar means more affordable imported goods, better wages, and improved economic conditions. However, it will take coordinated efforts to ensure that the benefits reach everyday people, not just elites or foreign investors. The path ahead won't be easy, but for the first time in years, there's genuine optimism. Iraq's journey from economic hardship to potential prosperity could become one of the most remarkable transformations in recent history. So, what do you think? Is this a turning point for Iraq? Share your thoughts in the comments.